It's Tuesday, October 29th, 2024, and I'm Dave Soul. 4 things to know today. The public and private sectors grapple with AI governance. A new U.S. AI security framework emphasizes innovation, compliance, and national defense. Right to repair exemption for food service equipment opens the doors for independent repairs and franchise flexibility. And AI and digital surveillance in the workforce are under scrutiny. This is the business of tech. A new playbook highlights the role of the Chief Artificial Intelligence Officer, or CAIO, in guiding public sector agencies as they integrate AI and machine learning into their operations. Authored by analysts from the International Data Corporation, the report outlines 4 critical actions for responsible AI advancement: assessing AI maturity, addressing risk and compliance, developing an AI-ready workforce, and investing in innovation. Key findings indicate that 39% of agencies with higher AI maturity prioritize generative AI projects, while 36% face a shortage of in-house expertise. The report emphasizes that 69% of agencies collaborate with trusted partners to shape their AI strategies. Additionally, it reveals that 62% of surveyed agencies view strengthening cybersecurity as a primary motivation for AI adoption. The playbook advises chief AI officers to focus on immediate use cases with measurable impacts to foster innovation within their agencies. A recent study by Software AG reveals that half of all employees use shadow AI or non-company issued AI tools. The survey, which included 6,000 knowledge workers across the US, UK, and Germany, found that 46% of respondents would refuse to stop using these tools even if their organization banned them. Currently, 75% of knowledge workers utilize AI, which is expected to rise to 90% as AI increasingly aids in saving time and improving productivity. However, the study also highlights that while many employees recognize risks associated with AI use, such as cybersecurity threats and data governance issues, few take adequate precautions. And knowledge workers are increasingly turning to artificial intelligence to manage their growing workloads, according to a survey conducted by Sapio Research for Right. The survey reveals that over half of knowledge workers believe AI has significantly enhanced their job performance. While business leaders estimate that AI supports about 32% of their team's workload, knowledge workers place that figure at only 14%. Despite this support, employees report spending nearly half their week on low-impact tasks, which unnecessary work costs organization over $15,000 annually per employee. The Reich reports highlights that knowledge workers' workloads have surged by 31% in the past year, yet only a third say their employers are actively working to alleviate the burden. Why do we care? I'm increasingly skeptical of the Chief AI Officer role, as I'm focused on how AI is an augmentative technology and not something you do in isolation. That said, the framework here, what an organization needs to do, is spot on. IT leaders should prioritize developing and communicating AI governance policies that allow for secure, company-approved tools and educate employees on the risks of unapproved AI use. Providers can offer AI governance solutions that enforce policy compliance, provide alternative sanction tools, and educate workers on the implications of shadow AI. Companies that proactively address shadow AI could turn it from a risk into an asset by formalizing processes and embracing tools that meet both employee and organizational needs. With as many breaches and security concerns as I report in this show, it should be obvious that cybersecurity is not just about technology, but also the human expertise needed to interpret and respond to complex threats. Huntress is focused on elevating SMBs and MSPs around the world. Huntress has a suite of fully managed cybersecurity solutions powered by a 24/7 human-led SOC, dedicated to continuous monitoring, expert investigation, and rapid response. And the proof is the execution. Huntress is the #1 rated EDR for SMBs on G2. Want to know more about the platform? Visit huntress.com/MSP Radio to learn more. In a significant move, the Biden administration has unveiled its first national security memorandum focused exclusively on artificial intelligence. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan emphasized the importance of maintaining U.S. leadership in AI development and deployment while preserving human rights. Key provisions include enhancing the National AI Research Resource and increasing cybersecurity collaboration with the private sector. The memorandum also introduces a framework for AI governance, identifying high-risk AI use cases similar to the European Union's AI Act. Sullivan stated that clear policy guidelines will foster innovation while safeguarding national security, asserting that AI's application will critically shape the future amid strategic global competition. And the White House has instructed the Pentagon and intelligence agencies to enhance their use of artificial intelligence as part of the national security strategy to counter technological competition from China and other adversaries. The directive, outlined in the National Security Memorandum, encourages government agencies to accelerate their experiments and deployments of AI technology. The newly established AI Safety Institute will be crucial in vetting AI tools to prevent their misuse by terrorist organizations or hostile nations. The long-term effectiveness of the order remains uncertain, as many of its deadlines will expire after Biden's presidency. And the administration has taken steps to restrict the sale of Americans' personal data to foreign adversaries, including countries like China and Russia, through a new executive order to prevent large-scale data transfers. This order includes genomic, biometric, health, geolocation, and financial data, establishing bulk thresholds for data transfers, such as over 100 individuals for genomic data and over 10,000 for health and financial data. Why do we care? For AI vendors and organizations developing AI tools, this framework adds layers of regulatory expectations that will require proactive compliance. Service providers with expertise in compliance can help companies navigate the landscape, which could include preemptive AI audits, risk assessments, and governance structuring to align with these new federal guidelines. And in right to repair, the U.S. Copyright Office has granted a partial exemption allowing for the repair of retail-level food preparation equipment, including soft-serve ice cream machines commonly used by franchises like McDonald's. The decision, made on October 25th, stems from a request by Public Knowledge and iFixit as part of the agency's ongoing review process of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA. While the exemption does not fully encompass all requested repairs, it marks a crucial step for franchise owners and independent repair shops. Meredith Rose, Senior Policy Counsel at Public Knowledge, emphasized that this victory will facilitate third-party repair activity, enhancing customer service. The Copyright Office reviews these exemption requests every 3 years, making this decision a pivotal moment for businesses in the commercial food preparation industry. So why do we care? Well, the McFlurry machine may be working more often, but beyond that, the exemption expands the market for independent repair shops, creating opportunities to service equipment that was previously off-limits due to legal restrictions. This could help grow the repair economy and create specialized roles within the food service sector, particularly in high-demand areas like soft-serve machines and other commonly used equipment. It sets the precedent for other repair areas, which is why we care. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has issued a warning to companies regarding the misuse of digital surveillance and artificial intelligence tools in the workplace. The CFPB emphasizes that employers must obtain employee consent when using third-party consumer reports derived from surveillance data, as the Fair Credit Reporting Act mandates. During a recent announcement, CFPB Director Rohit Chopra expressed concerns over how AI can generate background dossiers that may be used in hiring and promotions, potentially harming worker careers. He highlighted the invasive nature of workplace surveillance, citing examples from the healthcare sector where nurses are monitored via digital badges. Jamie Brown, president of the country's largest nurse union, echoed these concerns, stating that such technologies often violate worker and patient privacy. A new report from the Software Alliance reveals that nearly 700 pieces of artificial intelligence legislation has been introduced across 45 states in 2024, signaling a significant increase from just 191 last year. This trend mirrors previous waves of consumer data privacy laws, suggesting that state policymakers are responding to the need for regulation without federal laws. Notable examples include Colorado's recent legislation to mitigate AI-powered discrimination, making it the first state to regulate the AI industry on such a scale. With 33 states establishing AI task forces, experts believe the momentum is building for comprehensive AI legislation as we move into next year. Why do we care? Companies using AI-based surveillance or third-party consumer data must prioritize compliance by implementing clear consent policies and informing employees about data use. And I suspect that's a surge of products infusing everything with AI. Service providers specializing in workforce management solutions or surveillance tools have a vital role to play in helping employers ensure regulatory alignment. Offering consent management features and compliance support can help clients avoid significant legal liabilities, foster a culture of transparency. This fragmented regulatory environment poses compliance challenges for organizations operating across multiple states, each with its own AI standards. IT and AI service providers should consider expanding compliance and regulatory consulting as part of the offerings, helping clients adapt policies and processes to diverse state regulations. Proactive monitoring of legislative developments will also be crucial, allowing companies to stay ahead of those compliance requirements and avoid reactive measures. Are you ready to get your brand in front of the tech leaders shaping the future of managed services? Here at the Business of Tech, we offer flexible sponsorship opportunities to meet your needs, whether it's live show sponsorship, podcast advertising, event promotion, or custom webinars. From affordable exposure options to exclusive sponsorships, our offerings are designed to fit businesses and vendors of all sizes looking to make an impact. Prices start at just $500 per month, making our packages a fraction of typical event sponsorship costs. Be a part of the conversation that matters to IT service providers worldwide. Join us at MSP Radio and amplify your message where it counts. Visit mspradio.com/engage today to explore all the ways we can help you grow. Thanks for listening. Today is National Cat Day. So that makes National Internet Day, National Hermit Day, and National Oatmeal Day all irrelevant, as we know the cat would just swap them off the table anyway. Have a question you want answered? I take those listener questions, send them in, ideally as a voice memo or a video, to question@mspradio.com. It'll be a live show tomorrow, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and LinkedIn. If you like the show, give us a review and make sure you subscribed or followed on your favorite platform. I'll talk to you again twice tomorrow. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like button, follow, or subscribe. It's free and easy and the best way to support the show and help us grow. You can also check out our Patreon, where you can join the Business of Tech community at patreon.com/MSP Radio, or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. Finally, if you're interested in advertising on the show, visit mspradio.com/engage. Once again, thanks for listening to me, and I will talk to you again on our next episode of The Business of Tech.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.